Hello Capricorn and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for anyone who has a Capricorn sun sign, Capricorn moon sign, a Capricorn ascendant, or anyone who vibes very strongly with the Capricornian traits. This reading is for you. We are taking a look at your energy, Capricorn, and some of you could be in, just stepped into that energy. Some of you could be in the midst of this energy, and some of you could be at the very end of it. We will get a little guidance for your situation and use it after thinking through carefully. Take what makes sense to you, take what vibes with your situation, and whatever clicks with it. Here, your first card is out. Let us see. Mending bridges. Okay. These are your current energy, mending bridges. So probably, as the card says, I heal rifts, I'm a mender. So probably you're patching up with a few people. I'll take this. So your crossing card is coming into power. A little bit of your past talks of opening to love and giving birth, right? So in your current energies, Capricorn, you are you realize that by patching up and by mending rifts in relationships, whatever relationships they might be, just it can be one, it can be more than one. Just trust what is clicking with you. And once you are mending these bridges, you are mending rifts, you are healing relationships. Remember, you are healing yourself first. Don't focus on the other person. This is coming more for you to heal, so that you might grow and you might proceed forward on your path. Because when we have unfinished business, we cannot move forward, because it always is that you need to, when you're walking, you have to lift the back foot and then take it forward. If you are going to be stuck in the past, the movement forward is going to be very, very slow, and maybe not at all. So here, as you are healing these relationships, and relationships are coming together to heal, what happens after that is another thing. But the fact is that your heart is feeling a lot better. You are feeling, you are bringing back your energy to yourself. Because when we heal relationships, when we heal rifts, we are freeing ourselves from the energy of a certain person or people. And when we are healing that means we no longer interact with them. And when we are no longer interacting with them, our energy stays with us. But if the rift has been happening, so that means your energy has also been part of their energy. There has been a certain give and take, because that the rift continues. But the moment you decide that you do not want to give your energy to that relationship, or you realize that I want to put an end to it, that means you are not participating in that fight anymore, in that altercation anymore. And when you're not participating in that, you do not share your energy with them. And when you're not sharing your energy with them, it is all for you, and you have more power to yourself, for yourself. And that is what this card means, that coming into power, I step into my power boldly and confidently. So you get your energy back from like it's going in 10 different directions with 10 different people, for example. But now you are healing this, all these ends are healing, so the energy comes back to you. So you see, it's not going there, it's coming back. The more you bring back the energy to yourself, the more powerful you feel, the more empowered you feel, the more confident you feel, Capricorn. And that's currently what you are experiencing. You're experiencing this surge of power, this surge of confidence, this surge of well-being, because you are putting an end to these rifts. Now, why are you here? Because in the past you have decided to heal your heart. You're open to love, and also open to love, compassion, and forgiveness. And you decided that it would be time to start doing this. Giving birth is you bringing forth something new into your life, into your existence. So this is a new path you have started walking on, Capricorn, of late. That now you want to follow a path of compassion, forgiveness, and a lot more love for yourself, not for another person. I mean, the other person gets drawn into it automatically, because your energy is such of wanting to heal rifts, and wanting to, not participate and not give your energy to things which are uh, which are draining. You want something, you want a little more peace in your life, you want more love, you want more compassion, you want more harmony in your life, Capricorn. And that is why you decided that, it's about time I put an end to all these things, because I want to live from another perspective. I want my heart to heal, I want to feel happy, I want to feel joyous, I want to feel at peace. I don't want to have people who with whom there is friction. I'd rather not have them. And this is a way of saying goodbye to some of them, right? And for some of you it might be a direct interaction with these people, and for some of you Capricorns it could be at the energy level, that at the energy level you do not participate in altercations, you don't participate in disagreements, you don't participate in useless debates, just because it becomes an ego issue, who wins the debate, who wins the discussion. So at the energy level also there might be many of you who decide that, in these kind of relationships I am not going to participate, I'm going to keep my energy to myself and feel empowered and strong and put it to better use. That is also one way of mending bridges, because you are not feeding, those unpleasant encounters, because you no longer want to prove yourself, you no longer want to live from the ego, you want to live from the heart. Getting into disagreements and altercations disturbs the emotions, it disturbs our well-being, it disturbs our happiness. And of late, Capricorn, you have started realizing that, your emotional well-being is very, very important. That is your source of power, and that is what you want to tap into again. So when you start living from a heart, and when you start living from good feelings, you will not want to participate in this. So whatever the situation might be for you, Capricorn, it's definitely working very, very beautifully for you. Okay, it's a beautiful path you have chosen to be and to live. And what is the way forward for you? Dwelling in truth. And this is what, is making you realize that this is, the truth is all about, everyone has, all those who are watching, you have your own, parameters of truth, right? But in general, it says that, you are actually seeing what is, how do I put it across? It's a very difficult word to describe. But truth is, you're stepping into something which feels right for you. You're stepping into energy which feels right for you. You're stepping into a way of being and living which feels right to you. There is no pretense in that. There is no falsehood in that. There is no faking in that. For example, you have realized that, rifts, arguments, and useless discussions is a pretense to prove, for one person to prove themselves over another. But you have realized the truth that, everyone is the same, no one is better and no one is worse. Everyone has, pluses and minuses. So it's life is and relationship is not about, anybody being better and anybody being worse. Everyone is the way they are. And that is, the kind of truth, Capricorn, you are probably realizing now, that the truth actually lies in the heart of the matter, so to say. Truth is what your heart tells you, what to do, what not to do. Your emotions are a very good indication of what is the truth and what is false, what is a truthful way of living and what is a pretentious way of living and being. So I think, that passage for you, or that way of, of living has is coming to an end. And now, because, it's giving birth, you are still in that process of, stepping into this new way of being, where you rather not participate and keep your peace of mind, peace in heart, and, good feelings to yourself, rather than, develop these kind of relationships, or, fuel these kind of relationships which are not really, not worth your time anymore. You're more on the path of, patching up, you're more on the path of peaceful living, you're more on the path of compassion, you're more on the path of joy. Okay, and that is why you always seem to be in the flow of, being like a balm over all these, tumultuous events and happenings and things like that. If at all, you are there, your presence kind of just, diffuses these kind of situations also, because you hold on to this beautiful feelings of love so strongly in your heart. That is what you emit, so it douses all this, negative energy also, all these altercations also. So it's a beautiful way of being, Capricorn. and it is, you've already realized so much. I really don't know what additional guidance to give, but nonetheless, let's see what the universe wants you to know from its side. What would the universe want to tell Capricorn? Let us see, what is this? In perfect harmony. So, Capricorn, this is a big pat on your back. You are in beautiful harmony, with the universe, and with a beautiful path, you are setting out on. It is perfect harmony. There is, I mean, even the universe cannot find the slightest flaw, or it cannot tell you the smallest thing you need to correct. There is absolutely no need to correct anything, a Capricorn, in your path, in your current energies. Just continue flowing. Just continue flowing. This is an amazing card of confirmation from the universe, Capricorn. And with that, I'll wrap up your reading. I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching.